Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard. Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Wow, dude.
Yes.
It was a G.I. Jane joke.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I'm going to, okay? Okay. That was a greatest night.
Welcome back to Subject to Change. Today we're going to talk about our friend Will Smith, who smacked Chris Rock in the face. Basically, I challenge you to a duel. Like, on my wife's honor. Like, what? That alopecia joke was kind of weak. I mean, it gave me a little chuckle, but it wasn't really worth getting out of your seat, walking all the way to stage, getting onto stage, smacking Chris Rock, walking off stage, then walking back to your seat, and then screaming out, "Keep my wife's name out of your mouth." Was this another performance by Mike Lowrey from Bad Boys? Was this a performance from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? No, this is the actual Will Smith, who spent all this time putting out such positive energy while he's been insulted about his wife for past few years. Memes, crying on the red table talk, being dragged through the mud. But he smacks Chris Rock. Now to note, Chris Rock apparently did take a jab at his wife previously, which was another weak, laughable joke. I mean, he could have probably came out with some jokes and just kept it running, but you really lost my respect. That was weak. That was pathetic. I'm from Philly. This is not what people from Philly do. This is weak. This isn't masculine. This isn't something that I can respect. Not respect at all. And of course, it's to, another black guy. So now it just makes it look even worse. You just was promoting your book. You just was pretty much having like a whole career revival. You spent a lot of work doing that. I know you had to endure a lot. It's really not even worth it. It really wasn't worth it. It really wasn't worth it at all. You could have actually turned this into a money-making opportunity by having you and Chris Rock do jabs at each other. And then y'all could have generated some more money, some more publicity. Not saying this didn't generate no publicity, but this was pathetic. This make you look like, I'm just going to be candid. This made you look like a bitch. This wasn't something masculine. You didn't look like a man. You didn't look like you was defending your wife's honor. For a weak joke like that, especially after every other joke that's been said, this looked like a cry for help. I mean, I could see it in your eyes in all your interviews. Like, it's all there. Like, when you look that man in his eyes, you can tell he is hurt. It's to the point he can't even act like it's not hurting him. Like, he can't even act or hide it. It's too much. This was just one display of many. Now, I saw Denzel Washington tried to, he tried to downplay it because he's a good man. Tried to give him, there's a lot of, he's going up against me. There's a lot of, emotions out here. Well, he didn't say going up, just going up against me. Well, it's him, it's Denzel. So you'd expect this, but we it's too late. It's too late. Now you got to deal with other people now that's been looking for your weakness, looking for ways to break you down. Now they got it. Chris Rock just showed them all how to break you. Not saying your wife didn't already, but you at least wasn't publicly displaying it, like really publicly displaying it like you did there. Now people's going to try to look for you to do case. They're going to look for cases. They're going to look to try to take your sponsorships. They're going to look to try to break you down. You worked very hard to get to this point, and in that little display you just showed, everybody now sees the weakness and how they can exploit you and how they can break you. Honestly, for my honest opinion, I think you should have divorced her, because I'm not seeing in any kind of way, shape, or form how this woman is publicly boosting you, publicly making you look good, and publicly trying to push you to the higher plateau. If anything, all I'm seeing is just ratchetness and dirty talk, but in a well-dressed and well put on Facebook outlet. Even when nobody really sees it. They don't really see why you're still with this woman. I don't either. I hear you. I hear what you're saying and your interviews and everything, but when I look at you and look at your eyes, I see sadness. I see weakness. I see demasculation. Like, I'm looking at you like you look like a shell. You can still act. Like, congratulations. I'm glad you won your Oscar. And now you're on stage crying, and you somewhat addressed it, but that was weak. Ultimately, that was just weak behavior. And you, not only that, you could see it in your eyes. Just like when you look at Willow and you look at Jaden, you can kind of see the same thing. I didn't see it with Jaden initially until after the movie After Earth. In some of his interviews, you start seeing like that. Like there's that, like something's missing. There's something missing. Same thing with Willow. Like when I was watching her a few times on Red Table Talk, there's like something missing back there that they're trying to fill. And matter of fact, same thing with matter of fact, we could talk about Jada as well. She has that same thing. It's something missing back there. It's just missing. I know you, Will. Looks like you're looking for that. I know a piece of you wants that validation. You done worked hard. I'm not gonna say I don't like your acting. I found you to be a funny guy. You're from Philly. I remember when you came to the Live Aid concert. I was out there that time when you was brought in sitting on the throne. You was looking like you was the man, which you didn't stay long, but you still came and did a shout out and stayed on stage a little bit, then left. But this is pathetic, because it pretty much proves what everybody's already been thinking, and now we see it. Now it's basically you just admitted it. So your book, the touring you did, your best-selling book, all the touring you did, This Is My Life. Now what did it really amount to? It amounted to you showing us today, or yesterday, better yet, that this is how we can beat you. Now the memes, the gifts, this ain't gonna stop. And who's the main source of all this? Who's the main source? Where's all this coming from? What caused all this? Well, this one, you caused this one because you allowed Chris Rock's joke to put you in that position of femininity. It made you look like a weak bitch. Made you look like a pussy. Now you gotta regain all your masculinity back, because right now it's gone. Congratulations again on your Oscar, but you really need to work on this. I don't know if you're going to hear this or not, Will, but if you do, know this. You're better. You should be. You know better than this. You should be better than this. Be better than this. Now, put out some more of those Oscar-winning performances and kick this joint to the curb, because all I'm seeing is this woman breaking you down, and it shows. You don't have too much left before you snap. And that little display you showed of you snapping is going to probably get worse if you don't handle this immediately. Till next time.